Most people are not getting everything they can out of Claude or any AI for that matter because they're not asking it correctly to get the best output. So today I'm going to give you 4 genius level tips to get the most out of AI, whether it's Claude, ChatGPT, and I'm going to associate this specifically with business, SEO, and traffic. And I'm going to give you some bonus tips mixed in that you're going to love that's going to help your business grow. But this is going to be next level, and this is going to take you from good outputs to great outputs because most people are using this wrong. So they're using that information that they're getting, but it is low level information. I want you to get the genius level information so you can be next level in whatever you're asking for and whatever you're doing. So let's go and dive in. So the first one that I'm going to talk about diving right in is give it a role. So when you are asking it to do something, you're asking it for information or asking it to complete a task, give it a role. Let it know. Set the standard of who it should be acting like. Raise the bar. If it should be acting like an accountant, tell it to act like an accountant. If it should be acting like a social media manager, tell it to act like a social media manager, right? So we want to give it a role. So that's number one. So if, for example, if I was... Most of you guys here are business owners or SEOs or looking to improve traffic and all the things. So we're kind of related to that. So I'm using Claude here. But so say we want to identify opportunities in our local market to capitalize on that we can do content on. So to drive more traffic to our website, get more clients, all the things. So what we're going to see or what we're going to do is tell it what we want. Act as an expert local business market analysis agent. I'm looking to identify the local market in Miami for landscaping and want to target high traffic, bottom of the funnel keywords and subject matter for content creation to drive as much traffic as possible back to my website so I can obtain new clients. So that is going to be the prompt that I act in there, and I'm telling it to act as a local business market analysis, or I could have told it like a SEO expert or whatever the case may be, but you're setting the standard there so it starts off on the right foot. Now, so that's the prompt number one, and that's great, that's good, but that's still not good enough. This prompt in of as itself, if I could talk, is missing. It's lacking the 1-2 punch. So we're going to give it another 1-2 punch. So what are we going to do? All right, so we are going to, and this is the most next level thing that I've heard of and I've found and I've used. We're going to tell it to ask me clarifying questions until you are 95% confident that you can complete the task successfully. So it is going to ask you follow-up questions, and it's not going to assume, which a lot of times if you're leaving it to assumptions, it's not going to be as clear or as concise or as good as it could be. So we're going to add that prompt. Ask me clarifying questions until you are 95% sure that you can complete this task successfully. All right, here we go. And you can already tell from the prompt it is lacking as far as substance, and this is going to help me clean that up really fast. So we're going to hit enter, and it's going to pop that in there, and then it's going to ask us follow-up questions. So then the output is going to be 10, 15, 20 times as good as it would have been before, which is really nice. All right, so here we go. What does your landscaping business focus on? We'll just do full service, all the other. Let's just do landscape design and installation. Miami, which area? We'll just do Miami-Dade. What is your average client ticket size? Let's just do under 500. I don't really, I'm just answering these random questions. Obviously, as a business owner, you're going to know these specifics. Quick flag before I go any further, you selected landscape design installation high ticket for services under 500. See, it's already calling me out as far as this goes. So we're going to change this to high ticket because obviously I said low ticket, contradicted what I was saying. What's your current website content situation? We'll just do brand new site, minimal content. Any unique credentials? Let's just do landscape architect and designer. That sounds good. All right, here we go. So here we go. We're going to get some more outputs here. And it's going to keep asking me questions. So it's really dialing in what this output is going to be, which is nice. So what design style or project type do you most want to book more of? I don't know. Let's just do Mediterranean coastal since it's Miami that I said. Do you handle hardscape, pavers? Yeah, sure, why not? What depth of deliveries do you want from me? Just bottom of the funnel keywords list, search volume and difficulty, keywords plus content topic ideas, keywords plus topics plus full cluster strategy. So you can get pretty robust here. Let's just do the keywords and content ideas. That's really a good starting point to start driving traffic back to your website. All right, so here we go. Got everything we need. Here's the picture I am working with. All right, for a brand new site, pure bottom funnel keywords are hard to rank for quickly. How aggressive do you want to be? Let's just do supporting and mostly. So kind of a mix. Roughly how many keywords, topic ideas do you want? Now let's just do 10 to 15. We don't want this thing taking a while to spit out this stuff. All right, so here is the market, bottom of the funnel, keyword and content, a market strategy, keyword market gaps, strategic positioning for your content, and here is the 14 priority keyword and content topics. Tier 1, landscape architect, Coral Gables, title, landscape architect in Coral Gables. What a licensed LA does that a designer can't. All right, keyword 2, keyword 3. So it's going to spit out all these keywords. So if you're a business owner or you work with SEO, I mean, this is a great place to start to build your content strategy around. And all this research was done for you and improved upon with one simple addition to this original prompt. So two simple additions, giving it a role and asking it clarifying questions, are kind of next level in terms of getting really solid outputs. And I got 2 more to go over, which are going to really button this up and make this even more next level. But real quick, if you need prompts like this, or you want a better prompt, I already did this for you. So this is a prompt that I created for a full pipeline based on keywords. So basically this is kind of taking what I just did and 100xing it. So this is, if you want this prompt, type prompt below and I'll give you this full prompt. But basically this is going to do a full analysis of all of your competition. All you have to do is give it your website. It's going to come up with a competitor map of all the local competitors, a strategic gap analysis of high priority, medium priority, low priority, keyword expansion list, and then it's going to give you a full content plan with a cluster, pillars, supporting content. So this is really next level. This is awesome. And then as a bonus to this, if you want to, you can add this in with Arvo's API. So this will connect to an SEO blog writer that I use, which is awesome. So this is basically it's going to create this content list, and then you connect it to the API. It's going to then shoot it over to here to create the articles, and then shoot it over to your website. So this is kind of an idea of what this creates. Here's like one for weekly lawn service. So this was auto-generated. Amazing. And this is targeting bottom of the funnel content, which really drives traffic. You can see all the internal bells and whistles, because you can have Claude or ChatGPT write your articles, but then you have to go in and add the focus keyword, the meta description, the alt text, all that stuff. This does it for you and then integrates to your website. So it generates it here. You can also add all your brand assets. So your sitemap, your photos, your knowledge base, training documents, whatever you want to do. So it's the strategy that guys like this and some of my other clients are using to get this type of traffic, to get these AI citations, tons of backlinks, and tons of search traffic by hitting this bottom of the funnel content. So I just want to mention, piggyback on that while we're on this prompt, because this is good. What that prompt will do is going to make this in 10 times better. And then if you have it integrated, you can fully automate your content, which is crazy. All right, so the next thing, and this is where we're going to start stepping things up again, is this. So this prompt, or this addition to it. So be my sparring partner, identify my blind spots, risks, and assumptions. All right, so we're just going to copy that, and then we're going to go back over here, and we're going to add it in. Boom. All right, so here we go. And this is works better depending on what you're trying to do, right? So if you're doing a business plan or you're doing something like that, but this will help you think through, because a lot of people are just having AIs prompt something and they're not thinking through the output. They're not questioning the output. They're not improving the output. And this will help you improve it. You can't just take everything at face value. So here's the blind spots. I never asked you if you actually if you're actually a licensed landscape architect in Florida or just a designer. So this is the biggest one. In Florida, landscape architect is legally protected. So this is a good one. I assume your market is homeowners. What if your real buyer is architects? I didn't factor in AI overviews and bottom of the funnel traffic. Brand new site is harder starting position than I acknowledged. I ignored Spanish language search entirely. And that's a nice thing. Again, with Arvo, you can have articles created in Spanish, the same stuff. All right, so these are the risks. What I'd want to re-examine before you execute. Is this a landscape architect? All right, so this is kind of just a summary. So you can go back through and refine the stuff that you already gave it, and it's going to make this even better, more refined, more buttoned up. So that's next level. Definitely use that to question the output. So you're improving the input and refining the input with those first two prompts. And then this is kind of buttoning everything up. So it's in line with what you're trying to do. And it's going to be a lot tighter than the people that aren't doing this. I can assure you that. And this is how people are going to start getting a leg up over, because everyone's going to be using AI, but people aren't going to be using it correctly. And this is how you can start getting a leg up. Now, the last and final kind of tip here is save the skill. So you can tell Claude to save this as a skill. So basically, if you are trying to brainstorm something, you can have it save the sparring part as a skill. So save this as a skill. And then you can reference it via front slash, or you can just talk to it and it'll bring it back up. So I'll build this into a reusable skill. Before I write it, I need to think through what actually makes the skill valuable versus what needs to be. So I could tell it, like, make the sparring part a skill. I'm not going to create this. So this is because it doesn't know exactly which one I want to create a skill behind, but it does. Local SEO analysis, sparring partner. This is what I would want to do, which is nice. So then you could just do it as, if I save this as a skill, I don't have to type it out every time. I can just say sparring partner, or I can do front slash sparring partner, whatever it calls it. And you can do that with anything that you're doing. So if any of your chats that you're doing and you're working through, you can ultimately save that as a skill to do next time. So again, if I wanted to do the full build out of the SEO market analysis, I can save that as a skill. For the prompt that I showed you, this prompt, that this is a skill. So then I just tell it SEO content plan, or weekly SEO content plan, whatever I have it saved as. You can save it as whatever you want. And then literally I just run it every single week. It generates my full content for the week and publishes it automatically for me. So I'm not having to do any of that stuff manually anymore. It's it's analyzing my competition every single week at what they're doing, the new articles that they're producing, the new web pages that they're producing, and what I should be doing. So I'm always staying ahead of the game. Again, with any of these skills you can do, you can create the skill and just rerun it, what makes this next level. So that's it, guys. Hopefully this helps you out. If you want the prompt, type prompt below. If you want Arvo, the link is below. That is next level. I only touched the surface of what that platform can do. Arvo with Claude Code is pretty much the only two programs you need really to substantially grow your business. If you're looking to do that, if you're looking to start using AI more for your business, which a lot of you guys are. So hopefully that helped you out. I'll be back soon with some more good stuff for you.